I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
I'm going to accept some accountability here. And I'm going to sound like a hypocrite. All right. Now, I remember when Angelica and V-Dub came over here and they said, don't go on these panels. Angelica was always talking about why you go on these panels, woo, 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 right? And, I've been good at it since between March of 2025, March 14th, 2025, up until September of this year, um, where I avoided being on panels, especially black panels. But the problem with me is I need to do this because there's too many of the wrong people carrying the conversation. I'm not talking about no punk ass Sharon Bracey and his lame ass cousin. I'm not talking about um Bomb's channel. I'm not talking about that, right? I'm talking about these manosphere channels, these these Kevin Samuel wannabes, these Cynthia G types, and I'm think I'm going to have to see. I believe I should be the only one talking because a lot of you niggas misrepresent black men. That's part of the reason why I don't like you niggas. I'm gonna keep on saying it. I hate you niggas because you can't even argue and be articulate or have actual facts on the ground when y'all talk. Now, 5 minutes ago, I'm watching Jay Prince. Jay Prince got his sorry ass up on Cynthia G's chat room 5, 6 minutes ago, giving Cynthia ammunition. Yes, Jay Prince was on Cynthia G's 5, 10. When was this? But 10 minutes ago, at least. Now she's doing the whole what that black men built, and you know, and I just happened to see her that she was live. I said, wait a minute, she's live on here again? I said, I there are two things going on that needs to be addressed. We need to address the Cynthia G's of the world who say some stupid shit, and we also need to address the Jay Princes of the world. And the thing is, people like Jay Prince will come on the internet, come on these panels, and not verify, validate. Now that's the right word. Validate what Cynthia says while she's using Jay Prince as a barometer against every other African American male. This is the reason why I don't like Jay Prince. That's why I don't like you niggas online, because y'all keep doing that same old goofy shit, and then we're going nowhere in the grand scheme of things. That's why I don't like you niggas. That's why I said I should be the only voice. See, Reg, the bad guy's right about one thing. I do want to be the only voice because the thing is, you niggas don't know how to articulate what's really the cause and effect of this, that, and the third. You don't know shit, and you niggas talking. If you don't know anything about the simple history of black society, of American society, you should not be speaking. You shouldn't. You don't know nothing about history. You don't know nothing about sociology. You don't know nothing except for, oh, I got a EBT card because I got these kids by several different women. While some of you women are mammying to Jay Prince, like what Bomb Cherry would be doing. There's some things that should not be going to go beyond. It's there's some things I gotta say this. Some of this shit should not be carried on until next year. Some of these arguments should be dead already, and y'all not allowing it to die off. And all you niggas do is get up in my fucking way and not let things die off as it should. Now, am I going to Cynthia G's panel? No, possibly not. No, probably not. Not now. Not now. Since J.J. Prince over there doing all this bullshit. So that's why niggas like him need to be cut out the loop. I'm getting really tired of you niggas trying to showboat because you think YouTube is a money making scheme. Super Sly is right about one thing. If YouTube did not exist, a lot of you niggas would be in jail. I'm gonna say it again. If it wasn't for YouTube, a lot of you niggas would be in jail, or in the way I'm going to say it, or in hell. You niggas would have been buried, burning in hell, as we speak. If it wasn't for YouTube to give y'all this illusion that you're gonna make it famous and shit. Hold on. I'm gonna get rid of this son of a bitch up in here. Your ass is gone. Bye-bye. You gone. Coming there saying that weird ass shit. And who is this? God is no, your ass gone too. You gone too. I don't give a fuck. You ass you gone too. All right. Do that on somebody else's channel. You ain't doing that on mine. But anyway, where was I at? Right. I might have to go back on my word because something that needs to be really addressed. And I'm not talking about Cynthia. I'm not talking about, a black woman per se. There's a certain Caucasian who's in this space needs to be addressed. She needs to be addressed. Okay. And I think the best way is to address her black Negro handler. And her handler needs to be addressed. And I'm really getting tired of some of you new niggas. I'm saying this, you new niggas, you niggas who've been here since Kevin saying y'all think Kevin and Anton created this shit. Y'all are in the way. I said this the other day. You new niggas are in the way though. You shouldn't be talking. Sharon shouldn't be talking. May, the alchemist, should not be talking. That bald headed, light skinned nigga who wear glasses. Like, I ain't gonna say his name. She should never be talking at all. Okay? All you Post Kevin Samuel niggas should not be talking because y'all don't know when this started. You don't know where the origins of this started. You don't know who planted the seed of this. So what needs to be done is go to the root of this problem and address the root. Too many of you niggas on here trying to address the branch. Y'all think the branch is the origin. Y'all think the fucking the limb, the branch, that leaf is the no. Sit down and shut up. You know nothing. Okay. And yes, I'm being arrogant because it's time for me to be arrogant. If you don't know what's going on, why are you talking? That's like somebody who's a biologist trying to explain, trying to talk about geology. That's like somebody knows something about astrophysics, and yet here is you trying to explain what chemistry is. Well, I mean you can, but it's out of your wheelhouse. You know nothing. And it's kind of like what the Super Slide 75, when he was trying to talk to that dumb idiot over there on his channel, to that Negro on his channel. There's some things that's not been resolved that needs to be resolved. Hold on. I'm hearing a noise. Anyway, where was I at? So yeah, I'm just I might have to break on my word on this because somebody has to be addressed. And once that shit's addressed, if this particular person is addressed, then therefore the narrative is going to be changed. The narrative needs and has to be changed. Because the narrative is, you know what? I'm not going to give it away. I'm not going to give it away. I'm not going to give away what the narrative should be. It shouldn't. I'm not going to give away what the narrative should be. The problem is people repeat the same old bullshit, and you can barely scratch the surface what's going on. So yeah. I'll be live later on. I don't know what I'm gonna wait for. I'm gonna wait to see if I can come up and crack this person head open. And after that, though, I'm gonna ask a couple questions. I'm gonna make a few statements, and it will depend on how this person answers or responds to what I'm saying. So everybody can sit there and think, and when I say, I hope everybody who listens say, well, you know what? Big J does make a point. How come that part's not been addressed yet? How come nobody mentioned this years ago? How come that was glossed over the last 5-6 years of this bullshit? How come y'all cover up for that white bitch? See, again, that should be talked about. All that other bullshit about black fatigue, fuck all that shit. Address this and address that right there. And if the reason for this to happen was because to address this, how come you allowed this white woman to do this whole ass shit to y'all? Y'all protected the same white woman that y'all condemned black women for. But then again, I guess I'm going to go back on my word. It's under consideration. I'll put it like this. It's under consideration. So anyway, I'm getting really tired of you niggas saying the same old shit over and over, and y'all got nothing else to say. I'll be live later this evening.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.